Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
On the ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let go.
Richardson throwing to start out. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. He puts some juice up. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Right, ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Bengals.
First down now, ball at the 33. Sticking with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
All looks so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Crack all 80. 65 catch. 65. Warrior 70.
Play action with Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Winds up and chucks this deep right. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Play fake, it's Richardson. He's loaded another one up. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready. 18, Rodney. 18, Rodney.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one hits for 30. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Okay, ready.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
18, Cardinals. 18, 19.
Richardson to throw again. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They'll throw again, Richardson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
brings up
Well, even the
third down.
toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
Third and long for him here. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts pull out in front further. 13 zips. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Bengals nothing.
Right, ready to send this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
32.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Finds his man over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
That's good.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
18 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. It is Cup left side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go.
This is Henderson on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Cam.
Trying for it with Burrow. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Motioning left is their running back. First down, Burrow to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jordan battled with the INT. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Down the left sideline he goes. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. To throw, Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals nothing.
Right, ready to send this one away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On one, right?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Henderson here from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He beams one deep right side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting free throw, bat and baseball, if you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on. Hit.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
He has the first over the middle. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Get it. Cooking.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, here we go. Smack, nice, ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield. Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Richardson on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. Big man showing up the yards. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
28. Bengals nothing.
Right, ready to send this one away. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice little effort there. And that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. White 80. Shot.
It's Henderson on the give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 31-yard line.
On 1, ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Shot.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Here we go. Shot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Bengals.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get their first point of this game just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Come on, let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Here we go.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Right, ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready?
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
On one, ready?
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Gun.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Here we go. Right, 80.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Lining up now to try the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
Bengals 14.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he's getting rid of that ball, it takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Setting him on the dive. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Catch made over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Cowboy, 68! Bang, bang!
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Kicking team on to try the PAT. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Right, ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Loss of 8 yards.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way the core component, like the pass rush today, isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they were able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Collects this at the 35. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Dump off caught by his back. Makes the tackle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Complete to number 31.
Just get this guy touches.
8 yards.
I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's
Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
The give now to Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
15 yards.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
11, Thomas. Let's get set. Stop.
They go with Henderson here. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Colts in the nickel set on 3rd.
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop.
Right side, Henderson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
First down, Cincinnati.
I'm 1, ready?
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. They drop this to Henderson underneath. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Right side cut by Higgins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
14-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Into traffic, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again.
Here we go.
But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's gonna have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here we go.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Makes the catch. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Complete to number 3.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Oh, the Bengals got to it and recovered the football. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey,
Sticking with Henderson. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow on 1st down. That one's complete, right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go. Right 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Bengals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Wide 80. Go.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Gun. Stop. Wide 80.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10.
Bengals 24.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. They may have caught them a little by surprise on the last onside try, but certainly much more prepared this time around. That one is not successful.
Yeah, it's tough enough. The numbers tell all of us, right? It's tough enough to do it once. Recovering 2 in a row, well, that's borderline impossible. And that Hands team, they were going to let their side down a second time, that's for sure.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Got to hurry this to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Dumped off to his running back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that. Step back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Your defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Burrow on the play action. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that'll bring up second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
The kick is good. He got it. And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.